Hi Aquarius, welcome to Inner Alchemist Tarot. My name is Muriel, and this reading is for the second part of July for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Thank you, Spirit, so much for these messages. They're about to come forward for Aquarius, and may you be doing well. Let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. This is the Yin Yang Oracle by Lilith Designs. Okay, of course, we have regret, repression, guilt, and sabotage. I'm going to draw from the RWS Panorama Tarot deck here and see what we're looking at here for this regret, repression, guilt, and sabotage. What's going on with Aquarius, Spirit? What is happening here? We have the High Priestess, the Three of Wands, the Empress. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, I'm going to get some clarifier cards for the Universal Weight Tarot. Let's go over this briefly here. We have the High Priestess. The High Priestess comes in, and it seems as though you will be tapping into your wisdom. You notice the owl right here, and the High Priestess is all about knowing. She sees in the dark. She's highly intuitive and touched with her inner knowing. And again, we're going to get some clarifier cards here. We have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is sort of a completion card in a way. It's the predecessor to like the Ten of Wands. But this one's firmly grounded right there. And knowing that you made the choice in the Two of Wands, with the Three of Wands coming in, you know, something's coming in, literally. He's looking over at the sea here. Ships are coming in, meaning that, you know, whatever you've been working with and working on is coming in. And then, of course, with the Empress card here, it's all about coming in because she's a major attractor. So she's highly magnetic. She is the divine feminine here. And that energy is beautiful for you, Aquarius, because, you know, with the Empress energy, it really has you sitting in that, you know, happy seat where things are starting to come to you, just like that Three of Wands. We'll go over the Queen of Cups in just a little bit here. Let's get some clarifier cards with this High Priestess to start. Ace of Wands. So the Ace of Wands comes in, and it's a gift from the hand of God. You see it coming in from that cloud, and the wands represent taking a brand new beginning, a journey, passion, creativity, you know, and you see the castle in the background here. So, and that also represents, you know, abundance and, you know, home and accomplishment. And so the Ace of Wands coming in with the High Priestess, you're having a new beginning from this, you know, whatever this regret, whatever you were repressing or feeling guilty about, or perhaps feeling sabotaged. And I love the Yin Yang Oracle because it always shows the dark and the light, whatever the shadow is or the light that's casted on the image. It's pretty cool. It's a good idea. And so something's happening here where you're going to be moving beyond this. The energies are going to be very supportive for you, Aquarius. If you're feeling this, you know, it might not apply to all of you, but, you know, put the pieces where they go here. So it looks like a really good, you you know, start of this reading for the end or the middle to the end of July. Let's see what this Three of Wands is here. Oh, as they all spill out. Let me grab these. Okay. What is this Three of Wands, Spirit, for Aquarius? We have the Two of Wands. Look at that. And as we were saying, that you made a decision with the Two of Wands here. And it's it's a succession, Two of Wands to the Three of Wands showing up. So for real, you know, he's looking here and he's facing that way, facing to the High Priestess. And, you know, the Ace of Wands are really facing to this regret, repression, guilt, and sabotage, saying, here you go. Here's a brand new start. Something's going to switch around. Your new beginning here. You're making the choice to move on into a more of a receptive mode than sabotage mode. Because when you're sitting in this type of energy, you're not receiving. You're not open to receive the good things that are coming. So what's this Empress card here, Spirit? We're going to be in the Mercury retrograde. We're already in the shadow right now, but it's going to be pretty much retrograde well into August. So it's a good time to, again, take care of the things from the past before you move forward. So regret, and put the RE in front of most words, and that's how you navigate the Mercury retrograde. Now you're a sovereign being, so you don't always have to be subjected to the astrological movements, but if something happens, you'll know why. So if you're jotting back, regret, RE, repression, RE, you know, even rest is RE. So, it brings up these emotions here, guilt, sabotage. It will sabotage you. And again, you'll find yourself not being in the Empress energies, but things are changing here, Aquarius. So, you know. So now we have, and with the King of Swords on the bottom here. Now we have the Hierophant coming out. So we have the Hierophant with the Empress. The Hierophant card is a card who's, you know, he's a teacher. And, you know, works with spirit, knows the laws of creation and teaches the balance of the masculine and feminine energies, the keys there, and then the pillars. And as above, so below. The Hierophant is structural, whereas the High Priestess is more, you know, this is more like the masculine, and the High Priestess is the feminine of the spiritual cards, of the God cards, I want to say. So the Empress is right after this, next to the Hierophant here. And as you're tapping in, again, moving beyond the limitations of being in those emotions that's causing any of the feelings that to charge up regret, repression, guilt, and then it's this type of sabotage. And we tend to do that self-sabotaging thing. But it looks here, Aquarius, that it's very auspicious for you coming at the mid right now and into the end of July. And Queen of Cups here. The Queen of Cups is much like the High Priestess. She's very connected to her intuition. Feminine, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energies. But again, highly intuitive, very loving, compassionate. Yeah, she's got everything. She's grounded. She's connected, even through the turbulence of the water. And very abundant too, right? Much like the Empress card here. So that's beautiful energies. And the King of Swords, you might have someone around you or coming in too as well, you know, as that balance of the masculine and feminine energy as the King of Swords, since you are air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra energy. So, you know, he's got the action, the sword in the right hand, going to do, sitting on his throne, and is a very logical, you know, how he makes his actions is through logical thinking. So again, It could be your energy, again, the masculine and the feminine energies, and it sounds like it because you got the masculine and feminine here balancing itself out. That's beautiful. It seems to me that you will only be staying here for so long. Maybe some of you were there for a while, regretting, a decision that you made, or that your life didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, or a relationship, or a job, or something. Feeling repressed in the situation that you might be in now. And guilt, that's one of the lower emotions as well. It is a very sabotaging way to proceed. So again, it looks like you do have supportive energies to bring you out of that, Aquarius. So passion and energy. Again, just like that, I want to bring up this Ace of Wands here. Perfect. It's time to ignite the passion within you. Let this flame light your enthusiasm for life and propel you toward exciting goals. Let go of your worries and devote yourself to what you truly love. And that's it right there, with that beautiful gift from the hand of God coming in, Aquarius, and gifting you this. And it's like opening up the gateway for you just to tap in, tune into your inner resources. And that's the decision you're making. You're moving on from this and then stepping into this feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman watching this. It's the energies of the card, meaning that receptive internal mode of being, but still keeping your, mind very clear with this passionate fire energy here coming in. That's lovely. Let's do another card from this deck. We have introspection and rebirth. Winter solstice marks a time of introspection and rebirth. As the longest night begins to fade, embrace the opportunity to shed old patterns and prepare for new beginnings. This is a time of transformation where the seeds of renewal are planted for the journey ahead. And that's another confirmation of a rebirth, something ending, something that just doesn't. And again, it's a perfect time right now. It's not just a Mercury retrograde. I mean, I'm not an astrologer here giving any much information. Sometimes I speak about it because it does entwine with the tarot, with the oracles and what's going on here. But when the Mercury retrograde happens, it can throw things off because humanity is based off communication, transportation, travel, all that. So it's a good time to stop and rest and review and go back. And you'll find things come up from the past, even old acquaintances or people you knew, old flame, or, somebody you haven't talked to in a while just shows up all of a sudden. Stuff like that. I'm going to draw one card from the Tarot of the Owls. Okay. The High Priestess is showing again. Look at that, Aquarius. Beautiful. So we have the High Priestess twice, just different decks. So again, I want to say, to summarize this reading is that, gosh, you are having an opportunity here that Spirit's, there's doorways opening up so you can really tap in for this latter part of July, bring into August, bring it into the rest of your life, right? When two cards show up, it magnifies the energy. So you very much do have that full support from Spirit. And to move into the receptive mode and, moving out of that energies of anything that's feeling less than what you deserve and that you're worthy for, keeping your head clear, again, because the energies are supporting you. Okay. So this is a beautiful reading for you, Aquarius. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages for Aquarius. And thank you, Aquarius, for liking, subscribing. And until next time, many blessings on your journey.